This is a really interesting looking object. I can't remember seeing many like it. What is this, do you think?
So, this is something which was something of a discovery, actually, when we found it in the stores here. It was stored as a stone vessel, or part of a stone vessel.
Oh, right.
It's made of calcite, alabaster. It once was completely round. We've only got half of it now.
And a hole straight through.
And a hole straight through it.
Right, okay, so hardly a vessel in that case.
It's not, it's not a vessel. It's actually, we've got some fully preserved examples from the tomb of King Tutankhamun, actually.
Oh, right, okay.
It comes from a chariot. It was stuck on the harness that you would use to control the horses that drive the chariot. And to control those horses, you need leather reins. So, if you're driving the chariot. And so, to control the horses and have your yoke in place, your harnesses in place, you need a kind of topping to the harness. So this is a harness finial from a chariot. Now,
so this is part of the sort of chariot kit to accommodate the harness.
Exactly. So the reason it's so smooth on the side here, really nice and smooth, is that will allow the leather reins to go over without getting caught. But this is exceptional, this piece, because it's the only one we know of that has an inscription on it.
Right, really? So other examples, even the one from Tut's too?
Tut does not have any inscriptions.
So presumably, if there's a name on this, it should be someone quite important.
You'd think so, Glenn. Do you want to say something about what it says?
I mean, we've got the Ankh sign first, which is life. Mm-hmm. I mean, that must link to what's come before, but I can't quite see what that is because it's cut off. But fair enough. So then we've got the son of Ra.
Yes.
So it looks straight away like we do have an important person's name, the king, coming up. Not written in a cartouche, but that is a highly recognisable name from the 18th dynasty. That's one of our Amenhoteps.
Indeed.
So it's quite an exciting object, actually.
Indeed.
Then we've got Senejef, his sphere.
Written with a dead duck.
Written with a dead... yeah, exactly. Fear written with a dead duck is one of the nicer hieroglyphic puns. Yeah.
Indeed.
And then, it's cut off here, but that must be an M in.
Yes.
And then toe, lands. In the lands, referring to foreign lands, you reckon?
Surely. If there were 2 lands, we'd be talking about Egypt.
Right.
3 lands, all the other
so other lands, just lands. So altogether, that's the son of Ra, Amenhotep. His sphere is throughout the foreign lands, I guess, to paraphrase it a bit. That's nice. It'd be interesting to know what the rest of it said. But a shame it's not there. Yeah. How about these bits cut out? There are kind of 3 parts. Are they also on other examples?
Yeah, these kind of notches. This is quite interesting. If you hold it, presumably to tighten the finial once it's on the top of the harness.
Yeah, sure.
You don't want it flying off in the midst of battle. Yeah. You use those notches to tighten it, but it's quite nice because you've got a beautiful object.
It's lovely as an object.
Yeah, very tactile. But it's been kind of touched up. It's been given a bit of a practical attention to make it more functional, to make it more effective.
Yeah.
So
and it lends itself to that because the material that you need to do the job, so the gear runs smoothly, is a very good looking material.
Sure, yeah.
So it lends itself to being polished up nicely and made to look nice with inscriptions and stuff.
Now the big question is, as you said, we know the name Amenhotep.
Which one, right?
4 kings called Amenhotep.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it's a chariot, so military-wise, the one that jumps to mind is Amenhotep II.
Indeed.
So, like earlier in his reign, he had a lot to do with the big enemy at the time, the Mitannians.
Yep.
So up in northern Syria, that kind of area. So that's the one that kind of jumps out to me. Amenhotep III wouldn't be a complete surprise either, just because we see his name everywhere. I mean, what looks to be a relatively more peaceful reign, but still, it wouldn't be out of place there. So I don't know, 2 or 3, what do you reckon?
Well, we're excluding Amenhotep IV because he's not called Amenhotep for very long.
Akhenaten, of course.
Akhenaten, he's maybe not the most militaristic king. Amenhotep I, likewise, there's not much evidence. But we have a nice piece of evidence, actually, from Amenhotep II, where he uses that phrase, Senejef Em Tau.
So
we
if
think...
you're going to put your money on number 2.
Amenhotep II.
So that's nice. It works from a kind of what I know of the history and also what we know from comparisons.
Yeah.
That's good.
And we do have a context for this. It was found at Memphis, the capital city.
Right.
So this could have come from the king's own chariot. It's quite exciting.
Yeah. Why not? That's a really nice piece.
But it's in reverse. This is in reverse. So this is being filmed in reverse.